Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools, and boy, have we got some information for you today. Yeah, our core of agent deep freight agents have come through for us again. Wow, they have got us the goods. And if you're interested in joining the core, and it's not just Harbor Freight stuff, any kind of insider information you want to funnel through, get out to the public, the people that need to know, you can contact us. We'll have more information at the end of the video about joining up with the core, if you will. So here's what we got for you. Well, some quick backstory real quick. So these carts, the 5-drawer tool carts, they're iconic. Everyone knows about these carts. Maybe the thing that Harbor Freight's more famous for than anything else. It's the U.S. General 30-inch 5-drawer mechanics tool cart. Now, of course, back in the day, these were just in red. That was the only options you got, and they were like $160 or so. Well, time moves on. They added more options. They've polished it up a little bit. We're on the Series 2 now. Look, it even says Series 2 on it. And they're now up to $239 because inflation isn't real. Remember, it's just imaginary, apparently, according to the people who tell us these things. Anyway, and of course they added all the Skittles-like colors, which is fantastic. Even the white carts, I know that loved and hated. We all have our opinion on them. But one of the things that's kind of universal is the fact that a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people sure wish it had more drawers. Now, I was one, in fact, I did a video on buying this, in fact, even returning it and replacing it with one of these, which is great as a home gamer kind of solution. But for those of us in a shop, But for those of you in a shop, not being able to close up the top and lock it up and have all your tools just tossed in there and whatnot, it's not as good a solution. And there are some people who just like the open top kind of toolbox solution that this provides. Well, what do you do at that point? Well, lots of people have come up with their own solutions, often getting 2 of these 5-drawer tool carts and modding them together. Now, that may seem kind of expensive, but often what they do is they'll buy one cart in good working order, and then they'll go around to Harbor Freights and look at the scratch and dent stuff and look for someone who's kind of trashed it or something, and they can pick up the core part of it because that's all they're going to use for cheap. And there's a lot of these options that are out there. Look at these. These are some really interesting things. Some people go really whole hog with this sort of thing. There's even the easy mode option here available if you like. And by the way, and I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but if you're one of these guys who think that they invented this system and that they are the first ones to come up with it, guys have been doing this sort of thing for years. So sorry to burst your bubble on that one. But here's what we got to talk about. That is this. This is the new thing coming at you from Harbor Freight. And boy, have we got the info on this one. This is the 34-inch full bank service cart. I even got a SKU number here for you, 57517. It is not showing up on Harbor Freight's website. You can't find service manuals or anything on it, but it is going to show up here in stores soon, and I got proof on that. So what we got here is saying it's 19,500 cubic inches. It's a 34-inch wide cart. Heavy-duty 5-inch swivel casters, can hold 1,200 pounds of tools, powder coat finish. Let's see here, 100-pound drawer slide capacity, 6 locking drawers, full-length latches, industrial powder coat. We talked about that. Durable corner bumpers prevent damage to the workspace. So it's got the corner bumpers built in, integrated barrel lock, yada, yada, yada. Now, how about this? We also got a price on it. Price on it is $800, $799.99. Service plan for first year is $120.50. Service plan for 2 years, $184.50. But let's talk about, what else have I got for you? Okay, well, let's go through some of this. Here we got a picture of the label on it. Yep, look at this. This is how real this is. This is not a rumor, folks. This is not just holding. A lot of times Harbor Freight likes to claim, oh, these are just placeholders in the system. But by the way, that last picture was directly from one of their terminals. And no, I didn't break in and hack their terminals. I'm not good with computers like that. Maybe Jeff could do it. I don't know. Anyway, we got more pictures. How about this? An actual box on a pallet in a store. There you go, 34-inch full bank master tech cart. Look at that. That thing is bright and shiny. Now, of course, you're like, well, the black's cool and all, but I want colors. Well, Harbor Freight even leaked this image. Looks like we got 6 of the Skittle colors, still no white. The only thing we're seeing in white is the 5-drawer. I know you all, well, not all of you, but a lot of you would like to see this in some other colors. But I can't help you with that for right now. But let's see what else we can talk about here. Because we know it's going to be $800. So what else is out there in the market? Is there anybody else out there doing this? Well, we got Summit Racing. They've got their service cart here. Pretty much the same thing. The top drawer is split, but then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers under that. One of the key differences here is, if you notice on the panel here on the side, it's an open panel. So for the vertical storage kind of stuff, it goes down, kind of hangs down in there. You're looking at $550. We got Sunex. They've got a similar kind of design, very, very similar. Although the top drawer is solid, you've got the open panel design on the side as well. They're looking at around $600 to $700 is what I've seen this thing selling for. We got ADT tools here. They've got a good looking cart. I like the top drawer on this. It's a deep top drawer. Then you got some slim lines, and then you got another deep on the bottom. And again, you've got the open cart design or open frame design on the side. Matco's got theirs. Again, it's open frame on the side, but they've got some slightly different handles. Of course, it's the Matco design there. $1,500 though. That's a hefty jump in price. We've got the what is this? The EX Professional. This is Extreme Tools. $1,553 on their cart. Now their cart is significantly wider. I think this is a 37-inch width cart. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. And then we go over to Snap-on, and theirs is actually going to be a little bit smaller. But they've got the smooth side panel here. They've got the bumpers on theirs as well. Clearly the design that Harbor Freight's kind of trying to mimic. $1,700. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try and tell you it's the same build quality. Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with this cart. I haven't really been paws on with one, so I can't really tell you what it's going to be like. And, of course, I haven't had a chance to get my paws on the new one from Harbor Freight. But as soon as I do, I will let you know what it's like. It's, as they say, it's coming soon. As we saw, it's in stores, in boxes, in stores, ready to sell. And it's in the system because we showed you the pictures. It's clearly in system, ready to go. So if you can find one, maybe your manager, if you're nice to him, will sell it to you. I don't know. Anyway, I just had to get this information out to you because so many of you have been jonesing for a cart like this, saying, why doesn't Harbor Freight make one? Yes, I'm with you all. I would have preferred the split top design that is very similar to the one that Sunex makes. But you know what? We get what we get. We don't get upset, as we tell the Cubs. Anyway, that's all the Tool Bear has for you today. Now, as far as the undercover deep freight core there, so we've got lots of people who get us information about deep freight, or about Harbor Freight and other companies. And we always protect our sources. As you can see in many of these pictures, I've edited out anything I could find in the picture that may even give an idea as to what store it came from or anything, much less who's handling it. We never give out our sources. We'll die before we give them up. You know, journalistic integrity and all that. We actually believe in that sort of stuff around here. If you want to give us some information, you can email us directly at red@denatools.com. You can contact us over on the old Instagrams. Lots of people do. In fact, somebody sent me this little humdinger lately. Ooh, looks like Harbor Freight's getting a little miffed about some of the information we're getting out there for you all. Now, I will say this. I've got sources in at corporate who tell me what's going on. Basically, what I heard is there's essentially two camps. One camp who says that what the Bear is doing here, what you all are doing is awesome, and it just supports the cause for them. The other people are getting a little, getting their fuzzy little britches up in an uproar, twisted up about this sort of thing, and don't like the fact that we often know more than they do. All right, anyway, that's enough of that. That's all we got time for today. I got some errands to run, some chores to do. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.